we are basically living our childhood dream right now, because when we were 14, 15 years old, we were huge Rolling Stones fans, and especially Exile on Main Street was one of our favorite albums. And we always imagined this is how we want to live and work. We want to have a studio at our home where we can just record all day and just go with the flow, and then we want to have total control over the tracks that we're producing. But we of course thought this could only happen if we became really rich rock stars, because everything was expensive, and it was before, I mean, this was in the early 90s, so it was still analog times, and we just thought,
Yeah.
well, we have to be, in order to be able to do this, you have to be like a huge successful band, and we thought we were going to be one. So that didn't happen. But now
and then basically the dream died, right?
Yes, and then we did other stuff. But now it's like we have all our studio equipment in our home. We've got like we can anytime we can just pull up Logic and start recording and do projects. And it's basically like we looked at each other the other day and we're like, dude, we're living that dream that we had when we were 15, and it's just and you're absolutely like a part of that. So that's so we're very
well. I'm honored. That's cool.
And
we're thankful.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing that we were especially excited about was, of course, the microphone that you gifted us.
Yeah, because I mean, you just made this really possible for us.
Yeah, because
to the point that you guys were making earlier about just having the ability to record everything yourself at your own time and in your own environment, where you're comfortable, where you're not intimidated, where you're not watching the clock because the studio is costing you, $120 an hour. So to be able to do that is really important for a band like you guys. But you do have to have some things that are of a quality level that's going to get us to where we need to be. And nowadays with Logic and with Pro Tools and being able to record things on your laptop or whatever, that's fantastic. But you got to have a good microphone. That's just a starting point,
Also to capture these magic moments, no matter when they happen. If it's at 1 p.m, you just
yeah, absolutely. It's just nice to have it set up and ready to go, right?
It's a bit of a storied microphone, so that's nice.
It
fits in with our, I mean, we generally try to be a zero waste band, so all of our instruments are secondhand instruments as well. So just having, because everything comes with a history, it's much more interesting than getting something brand new. So we were like really just very happy about that.
Yeah,
because that microphone has seen some things.
Good. Yeah, it definitely has. That microphone, in fact, I think that I'm pretty sure that about half of the Heroin Diaries soundtrack was recorded with that microphone. That was before I had kind of transitioned into like, the higher end tube microphones. And sometimes I go back and I listen to the vocal quality on a song like Van Nuys, and I'm like, fuck, that sounds really good. That's just and that's all that microphone. It's a great mic.
It is great.
Yeah. Permission.
I love
Permission. That was definitely on the 4033 for sure. That was definitely that mic.
That's an amazing vocal, dude.
I love that.